Well, well, well. I was called stupid when I said the Disney buyout of Fox was a bad thing, when I said it would hurt smaller theaters, when I said it would cause other problems. This article is on Venture.com, and Disney is quietly placing classic Fox films into its vault. That's worrying. It's among other things bad for movie theaters that depend on secondary screenings. Yeah, this is going to really hurt secondary screenings, but the evil empire doesn't care. Jeff Niff knew there was trouble when the horror films started vanishing. Niff is the director of a 24-hour horror, science fiction and horror marathons that happen every spring in the fall at Drexel Theater, an independent venture in Columbus, Ohio. For this year's horror marathon, Nerf wanted to screen the original 1976 version of The Omen and the 1986 remake of The Fly, two of hundreds of older 20th century Fox films that became property of the evil empire after its $71.3 billion purchase of the studio's parent company 20th Century Fox was made official. This past spring of protesting a few months, Nerf had heard rumblings on his Google group of film promoters that Disney was about to start tearing older Fox films and do as they do Disney titles, making them mostly unavailable for profit theaters. More films, programmers, and theaters managers they had suddenly started complying have been told the studio contacts Fox back catalog was no longer available. Some got calls informing that the exiting booking had been revoked. Nerf requested to screen The Fly and The Omen, denied at Drexel, which handles the logistical booking and programming, requesting titles. The rumors were true. He had to stop screening Fox films altogether. I hate you, Disney. This was a devastating blow to Nerf's homegrown, reportedly festival. Have shown many older Fox movies, including Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Zardos, the original version of Day the Earth Stood Still, and Suspiria, and Phantom of the Paradise. He asked the theater to double check with Disney to make sure it had been some mistake. Our Fox booking contacted with a very brief apology. They could no longer book these titles with the theater, they says. Ugh, this makes me mad. Nerf's experience is individual and recent trend across North America with it's hard to tell exactly what Disney's new policy regarding the back catalog is beyond generally marketing difficult to show 20th Century Fox movies in theaters. This transient blah blah blah, just more legal mumbo jumbo, but 20th Century Fox movie theaters in transit in Lockport, New York, which hosts packed screening of Fox films such as, and these are being denied too, Alien, Say Anything, The Princess Bride, and Moulin Rouge. And it goes on. It seems they're going to start doing what they do with the Disney films. They'll be in the vault for years and come out for limited releases. Alien, Die Hard movies are no longer going to be readily available. They will come out from time to time to make the evil empire money. And I'm glad I got this before the buyout, so I didn't have to give Disney any money. My favorite television show of all time. Final season with the final episode. Not only do I have this, but I have a package with just the final episode and special features for the show. Something else that may be vaulted, one of the greatest TV shows ever made, still does good when shown in syndication, may disappear into Mickey's vault. And yet, I was called stupid. I was called DC fanboy, so on and so such, when I was one of the few people at the time saying that the Fox buyout was going to be a bad thing. Well, I told you so. I don't care if you get the X-Men in the MCU. I don't care about the Fantastic Four in the MCU. I don't even care about the precious MCU. Disney, I hate you. I'm done giving you my money. The only way I'll pick up movies from properties you own, if it's something that I still want in my collection, is if I see it used secondhand, so you don't get my money. Disney Plus, you can keep it. I'm sick of hearing people bash Netflix for canceling the Marvel shows, knowing y'all were starting your own streaming service. And by the way, you're the majority owners of Hulu, so how is that in itself not a monopoly? My theater at one point this summer, it's like 11 screens, over half of them were taken for Marvel movies. I mean, not Marvel, Disney movies. You know what, Disney? This is what I think of your MCU, your Star Wars, your Pixar, your Disney Plus. Ticker Take Parade. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and give a disclaimer. I am personally not encouraging torrenting. That being said, I have no control over what you do. And if Disney's going to make popular classic films unavailable, well, torrenting is now becoming film preservation. Because these bigwig idiots at Disney just want your money, and they're going to shamelessly milk your nostalgia with special anniversary editions. And another thing, I hate the Disney home video system where they release multiple copies of the same movie, but put the good content behind paywalls where you can get this movie for $20, but if you buy the $35 version, you'll get all the features. That's shameless in itself. Disney needs to be kept on a tight rein. They are running wild, they have too much power, and their boxing of Fox movies is beyond one step too far. It's time to start voting with your wallets and tell Disney, either get a rein on it or show them, we won't support you. Like I said, I don't know what to say other than at this point, torrenting is film preservation because that's the only way you may get to see some of these films. Thanks to that stupid mouse. Would someone feed him decon? You know, I've said my piece. So, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what an idiot I am for not liking the MCU, because I don't care. I'm sick of Disney. Over and out.